Financial concepts. Workday financials concepts as they apply to projects. In this section, Kelly will explain how a project work tag differs from a cost center or organization. She will describe how to apply project work tag to a financial transaction and identify the security roles responsible for ensuring that the project work tags are applied appropriately.
FDM and work tags. A project work tag is used to collect costs and revenue for work activities associated with the project that has a distinct beginning and end date. Workday Sequence Generator provides a project ID number. This is the PJ with the 6 digits behind it. If the project is managed in eBuilder, the FDC project number, PJOSU, will be used. eBuilder project number is also set up with the FDC value and found on the Additional Data tab on the project. The project work tag is created by the FDM administrator upon completion of the process setup. Those projects that have been converted from PeopleSoft are referenced in the converted project description. Procurement. On a requisition or other transaction, when referencing a project or project phase, the related work tags on the project are used on the transactions. Those values can be updated if necessary. The related work tag of ET102 on the project is used to ensure that all project costs on the capital project are captured for capitalization. Capital projects must have the expenditure treatment of ET102. If this expenditure treatment is not captured on the related work tags of the project, the cost will be expensed and not be capitalized. A project must use the phase and spend categories when being requisitioned. Spend transaction approvals. There is an approval workflow for spend transactions on projects. Transactions are reviewed by approver according to the Workday security roles. Routing for the project manager approval with requisitions or supplier invoice approvals is part of the security. Those transactions initiated in Workday are approved in Workday, even if that is an eBuilder managed project. For those initiated in eBuilder and are integrated over to Workday, they are integrated as approved. Capital assets from projects. With predefined sequencing of steps, each step in the process must complete before the next one can be taken. Workday uses security groups to systematically route the task to the responsible user based on their assigned roles. Workday also uses condition rules to determine this routing and other factors such as whether or not a particular step is necessary for the transaction. Business processes have a systematic flow of information through each step and validations during data entry, reducing the need for multiple data entry points and corrections. We referred to these as the related work tags as previously discussed. When an asset is procured using the project work tag value, the invoice is associated with that project. The business asset tracking specialist reviews project transactions, adding any necessary attributes such as the serial number. The asset accounting is reviewed and asset placed in service. Once placed in service, the depreciation will begin using the accounting treatment prescribed.